Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
So let's just say that I make my own simulation.
GOAD Podcast. Sup. GOAD Podcast. Back again with Joshua. Oh, we should do like a PBS.
A PBS?
Welcome to the GOAD Podcast with Joshua Ariola.
Today's special number is 3.
3.
And we get that from the triune God, which is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Tres.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Doce.
And the letter of the day is Cookie Monster.
A.
You should have said it in like Cookie Monster voice.
Hey. Is that Cookie Monster?
Something like that.
Man, that's GOAT stuff right here.
That was a horrible job of it.
Yeah, it was. It was horrible. We missed last week. We're out of practice.
Okay, yeah. So
because you got all heat stroked it out.
No, last week you said
last week
you were busy.
Yep. It was the week before that.
The week before that
you stroked out.
No, it was last week. This past Friday. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we didn't go live because we were trying to like be professional like editors.
Oh yeah, that didn't make it.
And
that didn't make it.
That is so funny, dude.
No, man, we have footage that we were going to splice together, but this is my busy season. I don't have time to splice a bunch of videos and stuff. I didn't know I wouldn't have time. But I'm not going to lie, work has been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then besides work being crazy, we went and bought our daughter a car.
Yes, I saw that. That's great. She looks so happy.
Yeah, she's stoked. So we bought her a car, and that process was a long process because you have to... Is it going to be Toyota or Honda, or is it going to be Nissan, or can we get a Ford Focus, or whatever? What are we going to get?
Yeah.
And nobody really knew. Really? They knew. Carly had done a lot of work, a lot of research, ran around in a lot of circles. She was great.
That's cool.
But and we ended up with a car that she had no research on.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did you pick it out of the
Yeah,
Abby?
I did.
Oh, okay,
well,
you did.
we were at the dealer looking at a Honda Fit, right? Because they're small.
Yeah.
Abby's small, right? So she needs a small car that she can see out the windshield. So she was looking at a Honda Fit. She didn't like the Honda Fit. I happened to be standing next to a red Nissan Verge or something, whatever it's called. I was like, hey, babe, what about this? This is a great car. Look at this car. It's got like 50,000 miles. I don't even know what it has on it, but it's like $6,000.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's a $6,000 car. It's in the budget. Let's drive it, see if you like it, and then play it from there.
And she loved it?
Yeah. Well, A, it's red.
She likes red?
Yes.
She loves red.
And it doesn't have... She didn't want anything, in her words, quote-unquote, zippy.
Okay, I guess that's some weird lingo nowadays.
She didn't want it to go fast.
I don't even know that.
She didn't want it
zippy.
To,
okay.
Zippy, yeah. She didn't want it to pick up speed quickly.
Okay.
I said, well, that's dependent on your foot.
Zippy quickly?
You make it zippy or not zippy. So we did that.
We've got a couple guys on.
Who's on?
Chris Counts. What's up, brother?
Hey, Chris
How you
Counts,
doing?
You got a question for the GOAD podcast? What's up?
Send in your questions. Greg McEwing.
Greg?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What's up, Greg?
What's up?
Greg McEwen. Greg McEwen on the GOAD podcast, listening, watching live.
That's
we're glad
cool.
you're here.
Yeah, we're glad you're here.
Please.
So my week last week was kind of brutal because I work in a warehouse, and then since I deliver for Amazon packages, working in a hot warehouse, hot. I mean, maybe 10 degrees hotter than when it would be outside.
Yeah.
And then working outside right after that, I burnt myself out, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was weak.
Dude, it'll take you by surprise, right?
I was weak, dude.
Yeah.
By Friday, I was like, I just can't do life right now anymore because I was just so burnt out.
Yeah.
It's hot out there, and I'm drinking like gallons of water and still nothing, dude. I'm getting like, but you know what? I'm doing it for the family, you know, even for here. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If I didn't work, we wouldn't be here.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's, we're all doing it, right? It's like I spent a little bit of time in an attic. I don't go in attics very often anymore, you know?
Yeah.
But I went in an attic last week, dude. And it was one of those old kind of Long Beach, very small attics, no ventilation at all.
Yeah.
And, man, I new respect for termite technicians, air conditioning guys, everybody who's in attics every day right now. Mad respect.
Yeah, straight
it is
up.
Hot. 140 degrees easily in that attic.
That's horrible.
Yeah. I mean, I got instant headache. I was just wet, soaked. Immediately.
That's gross.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
Sucked bad. And so so new respect for all of our guys. It so happens to be the busiest time of the year for us is the hottest. Just the way it is. And so
yeah, August, September, right? Is usually the hottest.
Yeah, August through October. That's our busy season.
Through October?
Yeah.
I don't like that, dude. That's
Right?
why I hate California. Everybody's like, "Oh, I love California because of the weather." I hate it.
It's just so long.
I hate the weather. I like it when it rains.
You like it when it looks like Seattle.
Yes. Yes. I would love to move somewhere where it's just cold all the time.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, you get depressed.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, a lot of people kill themselves in Seattle every year.
No, I'm not going to go to Seattle.
Oh, okay.
No, I said somewhere.
I mean, depressed, though. They get depressed because it's all gloomy.
Dark and gloomy. It's
Like,
always
it's
raining.
nice.
You get one day of sun of the year.
It's nice for a few months, but come on, man. It's almost like the opposite because you go there and it's cloudy 9 months out of the year and it sucks.
I hear ferry ride is the best time.
Right?
Well, not the best time right now, but when the time is best, it's a ferry ride.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I hear.
And then here it's like sunny 9, 10 months, 11 months out of the year, and it almost sucks in a different way. Like it lacks variety.
You know what? Sometimes fall, I think, is okay. But, you know, I think fall is when I start getting in a weird, gloomy mood.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. I think it's because of the way, it's just the way it feels. It reminds me of, like, something like that I can't remember.
Is fall like the holiday season? That's fall,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
October, November, December.
And then my birthday's in November.
Yeah.
You got Halloween. Like, I don't know. It's just the feeling of...
Yeah, you get ripped off to having a birthday too close to Christmas.
No, I don't.
You got to have that like set out. No?
No.
No, that's good. I got a friend who's got a birthday. Shout out to Susie Ballou in Colorado. She is her birthday's on December 20th. It's like 5 days from Christmas.
Yeah.
Talk about a chick that gets ripped off for Christmas.
Who is it that I know that's born on Christmas?
Jesus? No, I don't know. He wasn't born on Christmas. Well, he was technically born on Christmas because that's the day that we celebrate his birthday. Yeah. But not December 25th.
Know that already. Right. Yeah, that's not his birth date.
No.
But the day he was born is Christmas. So, you just made me forget what I was talking about.
I do that.
The weather and how it makes me feel.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, I don't know what it is. It's just something in the aura of the whole season. It just makes me feel like weird.
I wonder what happened in that season when you were a kid.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
that reminds
something
you.
must have happened that I need to just dig out.
Yeah.
Say, Lord, just search in me and create in me a clean heart.
Yeah.
Isn't that that's
all the seasons?
That's the same scripture that we were talking about earlier, right?
I don't think it is.
Oh, it's not.
That's probably a different one.
Probably then.
We're going to talk about that, though. I mean, there are seasons, like there are days where I'll walk outside. It's crisp. There's a certain smell to the air. And the first thing I want is a cigarette.
Ugh.
Dude, I haven't smoked in forever. Dude, forever. But that smell, the temperature reminds me of smoking. And I go, oh, man, I could go for a smoke right now. I never do, but... I'm like, why does the one day
Right.
It sounds like a good idea.
Because of that feeling. Yeah, I mean, I guess your mind has a memory bank, and then certain, senses are flared off, and then it brings back a memory.
For sure.
Something like food. When you smell certain food, it's like, I know that smell. Grandma used to make it smell like that. Abuelita made that smell before.
Yeah,
dude.
It's like that nice that crust of an apple pie with a little bit of Bengay on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like that, where you just get that muscle rub and sugar.
Yeah, dude.
That's grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good holidays.
Yeah, I mean, there are. I don't know what it is, but I mean, our senses do like bring up memory. It's cool that it does that.
Well, I think it's interesting that Paul talks about being ready in season and out of season.
Mm-hmm.
And how Ecclesiastes talks about these seasons in life. And if you're old enough to be able to look back on last, let's say, several years, you notice patterns in your own life that are similar to seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Of
course.
There's seasons where I want to be in the gym every single morning, working out, getting my work in, seeking the Lord, doing all these things. Just I'm tuned and dialed in. And then there are seasons where I'm just like, pass the cake. I don't care.
I'm in that season. I think a lot of people are in that season right now.
It could be. Yeah, I feel like I'm in that season right now.
Because I was eating, portioning out my food. I was eating a certain amount of calories, and I just kept, a good daily routine, because I had a really bad habit in eating food. And so I was like, man, I need to change my routine. So I changed it for a year.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So for a year, pretty much. Yeah, like a whole year. Because then once came April, and then I have nothing to do. You know what I mean? We're trapped at home. The only thing I actually went and did was go to work and come back.
Right.
But then it's like, what else do I do? Then it's just, oh yeah, I can eat. Eat. I'm sure a lot of people are like that right now.
Are y'all fat? Y'all fat out there.
I know I gained a bunch of pounds.
I did too, but it's I'm trying to get back in push-ups and doing my calisthenic stuff. I want to go back to the gym worse than anything I want. I don't do good workouts unless I'm in the gym. I could do, even if I had a calisthenic workout with pull-ups and push-ups and all that stuff, I do that best in the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning than I do any other time.
Dude, but you have a viral video of you and your little foot thing, dude.
My walking assist.
Yeah, there you go.
Carly and I go on walks, and then I thought, how can I work out my legs and my hips and all that stuff while I'm walking? I put an exercise band around it. It's freaking great, dude. And it worked beautifully.
For how long?
Dude, for about half a mile.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I was burning.
Really?
Yeah. I like it. It's
Were
actually
you walking
really
fast?
No, not like in the video. I was just walking normal. But then she got her camera out, and I thought, here's an opportunity to be funny.
Yeah, it was.
That was more to come. I got one for the delts.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
One coming for the delts.
Sure. All right.
Yeah. So you had a.
So what do you have right there?
So we were talking about the before we got started. We were talking about how
hybrid monkey pig people.
No, not even yet. I think more fascinating was the pop idea at the time when we were discussing how early people were talking about how round the Earth is.
Oh,
right? Because in Psalm 103.
103.
Yeah, it's 103,
yeah,
buddy.
103.
103
okay.
In verse 12. As far as the east is from the west, so far does he remove our transgressions from us. Now, this is interesting. David writing in a psalm 3,000 years ago. Who knows? Whatever
about
it was.
3,000, yeah.
Right? Talking about a round earth. And why do you know he can talk? How do you know he's talking about the earth being round? It's because he didn't say that that God doesn't remember our transgressions from the north to the south.
Right.
Because if you keep going north long enough, eventually you're going to be going south. But you can never go so far east that you start going west.
Right. So then when you were talking about that, I said, well, Oh, you said flat
No.
earthers.
No, you said. Well, you said.
You started talking about flat earthers.
That's how you can tell that the Earth is round, and that Christians, religious people, have been
Yeah.
talking about the Earth being round forever.
For centuries.
Right, forever.
Yeah.
And then you said something about flat Earth, and then you said, but then if you're flat Earth, wouldn't you have to believe all planets
Right.
were flat?
Yeah.
And then
because you can't be a one planet flat.
No, you got to be a flat planeter.
You gotta, yeah. So you have to, if you're a flat planet believer, then you would have to believe that all planets are flat.
Yeah.
It only makes sense.
If you believe that the Earth is flat,
Logically, that's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, if you believe that the Earth is flat, holy crap! Look, we walked past. we walked past a group of people. I think at the beach a few weeks ago, celebrating flat Earth.
What?
And they were
There's an
about,
actual day for that?
Well, they were just
Celebrating it?
celebrating it,
Oh,
and they're.
okay.
And
I
if you
hope
had
there's
to,
never going to be
if
a...
you had to have a picture of the people in your mind that were flat earthers, that's them, right? I mean, you could just whoever you're thinking of right now that would believe in flat Earth, whatever clothing they're wearing, that's who they are. That's they got.
So explain to me, SpaceX just like a couple months ago they shot a rocket into space.
Yeah.
So flat earthers think that the reason why it looks round is because of a lens, and that gives like a magnifying look to how you look at things from a telescope or from in outer space.
Yeah. Yep.
But it doesn't make sense because the Earth rotates. It has an axis.
Yeah.
And it moves.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's going to move, wouldn't you see some sort of like flip of a coin?
You would think so. Like this kind of clumsy toppling of a...
Like a quarter.
Like a heads and tails kind of, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care.
It doesn't make sense.
They don't care. All the greatest astronomers are all flat earthers.
Dude,
You know
that is,
that?
I think,
No, I'm just kidding.
It's so sad.
They don't. They're all... Look, see, we were talking about these guys before because you watched the documentary on Netflix about the flat Earth people, and there's a handful of guys and gals that are really famous. Probably the most attention they've ever gotten in their entire life was the fact that they're proponents of flat Earth, and people are starting to believe them. And they have conferences, and they have all these things going on. Even, look, if you lived at home with your mom until you were 50, and then started a podcast and a YouTube channel talking about how the Earth is flat and it's really a dome and there's a lens and all this nonsense.
I'm only 36, by the way.
Right. But if you lived
And
with
I
your
don't
mom,
live with mom.
But if you did, and the only attention you got was people going, "Hey, you're onto something. I want to follow you."
Oh.
You got some loser guy who works at Walmart his entire life. No offense to those who live working at Walmart.
Nah, he's offending
living
you.
at home. It's the guy, not the people working at Walmart, but it's the guys living at home when they're 50 working at Walmart.
Okay.
Right. It's a combination of all of it, not just Walmart. I'm not trashing Walmart.
You're not
but
trashing Walmart.
It's or I'm not trashing hard work. If you're working hard and fine. But
Or
if you're
hardly working.
But if you're 50 years old, you're living at home with mom, and you're a greeter at Walmart,
And you sleep on the couch.
And
you
you
don't even have your own room.
right? And you don't even have your own room, and now all of a sudden you're famous for being, a flat Earth proponent.
That's sad.
Dude, there's no way in hell he gives that up.
Oh, yeah, no way.
No
way.
He's-
Yeah, not at all.
He's going to hold on to that line, no matter how foolish that is. He's going to hold on to it forever.
I haven't seen that movie. What is that movie called?
I have no idea.
Is there really a guy?
Yeah. There's a documentary. There's a couple people. There's a dude. There's some chick that does a podcast. I think they started doing a podcast together about flat Earth. And then they're doing conferences. And, I mean, they fill up rooms.
What about that guy that wanted to prove that the Earth was flat and he built like a rocket?
No.
And,
oh, yeah.
He went up and he came down pretty hard.
Yeah. Came down pretty hard.
And he didn't want to say what he saw.
Well, what can you see? You saw a ball.
You saw a ball in the sky.
You saw a ball. That's so
And
stupid.
he didn't go that high, but
No.
He shot a rocket into the sky, and he saw I'm sure he saw the
funny thing is,
curvature of the Earth.
You don't have to go that high.
But it's because of the magnifying effect.
Yeah, the magnifying effect.
From the dome that we're in.
From the dome. We're in a snow globe. We're in a snow globe, people. And you can't get out.
Yeah,
it's like the Truman Show.
Right.
Where we're just being watched. So anyway, so we were watching, so we were thinking about that. And then you have to be a flat planeter. And then you got Uranus. I don't want to say Uranus because
that's not the way it's pronounced.
No, is it Uranus?
It's Uranus.
It's gotta be, because who
it
would
is.
honestly name it Uranus?
Dude. And then you have Pluto, that was a planet for like ever, and then it wasn't a planet.
Ah, poor guy.
And then now it's a dwarf planet.
It's a dwarf planet.
Whatever
They're
that
just making
means.
stuff up as they go.
Yeah, for sure. They don't know what it is.
They don't know what black holes are either, by the way.
It's probably just a ball of ice, probably.
Yeah, I mean, look, to the extent that you can take a planet that's in our solar system that prospectively isn't that far away and really not know how to identify it, how can you possibly tell us that something that is 100 times that distance, that's a black hole, and that black hole leads to other universes? You can't even tell us what Pluto is? Don't know what black holes are. Just making stuff up.
Making it up. Yeah, there's a problem there. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but science, as science goes. Did you see this chimera?
What are you talking about?
All right. Hold on, people.
Tripping me out, dude. Kind of scaring me.
Yes. This gets... All right, so watch this.
I can't watch it. You're not showing it to me.
You can't. So researchers... You want to see a picture of it before I read it? Look at that bad boy.
What is it called?
That's chimera.
Chimera?
Chimera. Researchers from Salk Institute of California have successfully grown human cells inside early-stage pig embryos in a lab, creating a pig-human hybrids.
I have heard about that, but I forgot where I heard it from.
Yep, which the researchers describe as interspecies chimeras. These hybrid chimeras were then transferred into surrogate sows and allowed to develop until the first trimester. This is proof of concept experiments showing that human-pig hybrids are possible. That's carry-along bacon, bro.
Carry-along bacon?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you want to feel pain.
Dude. Serious.
Dude, so they're going to start harvesting human flesh?
They're trying to get animals, as they have for a long time. They're growing ears on the back of mice.
Yeah.
Right? So that they can harvest the ear and give it to you.
Oh, so they're going to try to harvest body parts?
Yeah, so they're trying to grow body parts, organs, whatever they can inside other animals so that when you need a kidney factory.
And then you get bacon afterwards.
The problem is that you have something that is at least partially human. So what happened? So then,
is there a conscience?
So then here's the question.
Is there a soul?
So then here's the question. They allow it to go the first trimester, and then they terminate the pregnancy. Abortion? I don't know. Like, that's in 100 years. Are we going to have people that we're hanging out with on this podcast that are part pigs?
Part pig? That's insane.
Heck yeah, man.
That's kind of scary. It's playing God.
Dude, that's scary. It's playing something.
Yeah, it's playing... I don't even know what to say about that. That's kind of scary looking, too. I know it's just a picture that someone put up there.
Somebody drew.
Yeah.
But we've proven from macroevolution that if you draw a picture of something, eventually it becomes true.
So they have successfully done it?
They've successfully done it.
That's weird.
Yeah, they've used and then put surrogate sows and allowed the development until the first trimester. Yeah. The ultimate goal is to find ways to use organs harvested from these chimeras as lab-grown human parts for transplants.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Meaning right, like morally right, or right like...
Morally right. Because
it's part human?
Yeah, and then you're terminating it? Not only that... I don't know, dude. That's scary.
Dude. Right? I mean, this is Look, I'm all for it. If I need a kidney and I don't have to get on a long waiting list and I can just grow one
From a pig.
from a pig. Now, if you're Jewish or Muslim,
Sorry.
you're screwed,
Yeah, sorry.
right? Because you ain't getting no organs because that's nothing but pork.
So you're going to be...
That's part pork.
So if it's not fully human and not fully pig, and you're putting in not full human or full pig liver inside of you, what is going to happen to you? Is everything going to chemically change inside your body?
No, well, if it's adapted to as part human or as being human,
But
then it'll adapt
but it's
to your
both. It's not going to think two different things.
like your liver can think.
Can it?
I don't
You're
know.
Obviously,
I guess, I don't
whatever
know.
you're growing it in is
Whatever
a
you're
pig.
Yeah, you're growing it in a pig. Well, man, how does that work?
See, that's what I'm saying.
They put human DNA.
Two different kinds.
They put human DNA and
That's
pig
what I'm
DNA.
saying, dude. It's
grow
not.
stuff.
It's not right.
Dude, you want to be
That's
the
not
want to
right.
be the first guy born.
Remember we've talked about rights and wrongs before?
Yes.
That's another thing that I would believe that's not right.
You know, another reason that's not right is because you want to be the first guy born that has a speech impediment like a pig. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't go to school like that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know? People are going to make fun of you.
How do you know that pigs have speech impediments?
And
do I have to ask that?
badia. You know, that's...
Porky pig.
Dude, that's prophecy right there. Cartoons are prophecy. Porky Pig is a talking pig.
So
He's Chimera.
that's scary, dude. I would not.
I would straight up open Porky Pig up and take a liver, and it would work.
But Porky Pig
Just
is
fine.
so you're saying it's all cartoonish now. It's starting to become a cartoon,
I'm
like
just saying, yeah.
a 4D, 8D, 90, whatever you want to call it.
Legit cartoon, dude. There's people. I don't know where they're doing. Well, they're doing this. They did that in California. Of all places,
Yeah, I
you
know.
can do something
It's
like
in
this.
Of course, you're gonna
You did
do
it in California.
Of course, I'm sure these scientists came from all over the all over the
for
country,
sure.
and like we want to make a human pig.
But with the regulations that we have here in the States,
We can't do it. Let's go to California.
dude, guaranteed. China's cloning people. There's somewhere in the world right now
Where people are
cloning
getting
people.
cloned, yeah, unsuccessfully.
Maybe
Yeah,
we would never know.
just never know. But yeah, dude, that's just insane. I wouldn't want to take something that doesn't have full human blood.
No, man. You know how they beat you in a war, right? China. If we go to war with China, and then we square up, let's do this, right? And then you come face to face with yourself in the battlefield. You don't know what to think.
I would. He's not me.
You're going to get beat up by your doppelganger. He's going to look at you and go, "You're an imposter," and you're going to look
No.
at him and go, "No, you're the imposter."
No, I'm gonna say you're not me, so you're gonna die first.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Is that suicide?
No,
If
because
he's
I'm
you?
not. No, but I'm not killing myself. I'm
But
killing.
it's an exact clone of you.
But it doesn't have the same personality. It's not the same name. It has a different soul. It's not me.
I get it. But it's you.
But it's me.
I get what you're saying.
Man,
I get what you're saying, and I agree.
this is some weird
But
stuff
it's
that we're
all-
talking about
but
because
it's
of a
also you.
human hybrid pig. So is it
All-
more? So okay. So
all
it's
kinds of stuff like that's
so
happening.
it's more pig than human then.
Well, I imagine.
See, that's not right.
I want to see. You know what I want to see? I want to see this thing taken full course. Like, I want to go 9 months with this thing, man, and see what comes out of the petri dish or the womb or wherever it's coming out of. I want to see what this thing looks like.
Now, talking about genetics or genetic mutation, remember we talked about that too?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what if they get to like, okay, we just want to grow an arm
Right.
from the pig,
Right.
right? And then the pig grows with the human arm.
Mm-hmm. Just right out its back.
I want my son to have green eyeballs, right?
Right.
All right, shoot it up in the pig.
Yeah.
Give him green
He
eyes.
just poops it right out. Just 2 eyes, please. Porky's just dispensing eyes.
That's gross, dude. But yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? If genetically engineering is going to happen in the future, and with all the nanotech, the nanobots or whatever you call them, all
nanites.
that stuff, nanites, yeah, there you go. And then with all the...
Is that a real... Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Nanites. I want to say that's a Star Trek thing. I'm not sure.
No, something. They're small little robots that go into your body and kills all the
It's
Z
nano
cells
something.
yeah. So you have that, and then you have, okay, I want, a different trait, give me blonde hair or something.
But they don't have to grow those on anything else. They can just change your DNA.
Right, but what...
In vitro.
But I can't grow an arm. A pig can.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, give me 2 big ones.
Give me 2... Like that one guy that just had big biceps.
No, they inject something in that.
Oh, I'm sure they did,
Yeah,
but still. You saw it? Did you end up seeing it?
I've seen several of those guys. It's a weird trend.
It's gross.
I forget what that chemical is, but they inject it to give themselves big... But they're not real muscles.
It's not.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
But that's right. I mean, look. I would take the science, and if you get a guy who is, let's say, a quadruple amputee, and they can give him 2 legs and 2 arms that are grown on the back of ginormous pigs, then I say go for it.
So if you eat the pig after, is that considered cannibalism?
Yeah. That's like marrying your first cousin. It shouldn't do it.
Right.
It's too close.
So then they're murdering the pig.
Yeah, they're murdering, or are they murdering the human?
So would you take that as dominating your ground, your habitat?
To an extent, I would.
Right.
To an extent, science is that mandate to dominate what God has given us.
Yeah.
Right? To the extent that we can take a crop, an acre of land, and produce more food on it than we were making 100 years ago.
Yeah.
That is that mandate.
Right.
So science to me is kind of that way. I guess we'd have to see the pig hybrid chimera thing after birth. Because they're eliminating it first trimester. They're aborting it. So, they say they're aborting it.
They probably have like 20 in cages.
They got 2 or 3 or 20, and this is the one they wrote about. And they said, we killed this one in first trimester, so don't trip. And they got like a dozen of them in cages, all talking to each other about being half pig hybrids.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're making something that was not meant to be made. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that's... What do you think that is?
I don't know, man.
It's hard, dude, because I wouldn't understand if you're gonna do that and like you said, grow an ear on the back of a rat. You're not killing the rat after, are you?
I have no idea.
You're probably just taking the ear.
Okay, just harvest the ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're killing the pigs after.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you can't eat them.
I wouldn't imagine because they'd have human DNA somewhere spliced in there.
So then, not only are you committing murder because you're killing a human being. And then you can't... Dude.
That's a tough one.
That is really tough.
What do you do with that?
Insane, dude.
What do you do with that? Yeah, it's got implications, right?
That's what I'm saying. I could understand if it was like a pig and the monkey DNA, because the monkey's close to us. You know what I mean? They're doing it with human DNA.
Yeah, well, because they have to make human... Well, I guess monkeys have... but can you take a monkey... I wonder if you can't take a monkey spleen though and give you like a monkey liver or something, could you?
I don't know, but it's closest to a
you would think
human.
You think you'd be able to,
right?
Damn monkeys.
Well, I mean,
they're not nice.
They're making hearts out of synthetic hearts.
Yeah, but if you didn't have to make a synthetic heart,
I'd rather make a synthetic heart than make a hybrid.
You can make a real heart. A real heart you don't have to wait for,
dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some old guy doesn't have to die and leave you his heart.
So then does your whole chemistry change with the DNA of an animal in your body?
I think you become more sympathetic. Like, Christmas when they're cutting open ham and stuff, I think you might cry. Like,
I always cry when they do because I don't really like ham.
Ham's not great.
Yeah, it's not.
But, dude... How are you going to feel the first time you eat a piece of bacon and you don't like it anymore?
That's horrible.
Right.
Because that's cannibalism.
Yeah, you're going to have some sympathetic reaction to eating bacon.
It's like a pig saved my life.
Dude, a pig
I can't do it.
Right.
I will not do anything if I'm going to lose bacon.
Yeah.
Can't lose bacon.
I'm going to tell that to the protesters, the pig protesters, when they come. In like 50 years, when there's just like half pig hybrid protesting going on because
I'm going to be like, I did it for the bacon.
Because they were made in a lab. It's going to be a mess, people.
Pretty soon, if they're going to do that, I mean, eventually, ultimately, to the, cajillionth power, they're going to end up delivering, they're going to put babies into pigs.
Dude, but then, yes.
Give it a womb.
Yes.
And let it give birth.
Right, so chicks don't have to get pregnant anymore. We can outsource that.
That's crazy, dude. That's insane.
Dude,
because, I mean, I'm just saying, like, out of whatever, Look, my phone's listening to me. I need to...
Heck yeah, because it knows we're on to it.
Yeah, we're on to something.
We're on to you, Siri.
That was kind of weird.
You science. We get on to you, people.
I don't got Siri.
Oh, okay.
I got Bixby.
Leave it to him to have Bixby.
So, yeah, dude. I mean, what else would they do with...
You know what it is, dude. Fast forward 500 years. Star Wars. The bar scene. Right? You got the elephant dude. He's drinking a beer. You got those weird chicks dancing around.
Come on, those are aliens.
No, man. Those are scientific. Those are science projects.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right now, imagine Chimera. It looks. See, they made it in the picture. They made it look more like a pig than a human. But what if it were like a pig standing on its hind legs, having a conversation with you? Right? And then it's an alien.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's my one thing. Still, is it 50-50?
Man, I don't know.
Because if you want a strong enough heart, I would think to fit into a human, you would have to have more human.
Yeah. Where are you comfortable at the percentages?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with it at all.
Like if it were 80-20, 80% pig, 20% human.
Dude, it sounds like...
Are you good with it?
It sounds like you're mixing raw meat or something. You're
taking computer programs, DNA. Here's some information from the pig, and here's some information from humans, and we're just going to splice them and put them together and create something completely different. That's all. Just mathematics.
I don't think that's morally right. I just don't. And then you're killing them. And then you're killing them.
But it only matters if they cry.
So would it have a soul?
I don't know. That's up to God.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, because when the soul, boom. When does he deliver the soul? At that flash of light.
Yeah, at that very spark of...
At inception.
Yeah, conception.
Thank you.
We're not in the movie now, bro.
No, Orange.
Right?
I'm in a dream, in a dream, in a dream.
I mean, the other day when I was, heat exhausted, I thought it was Inception.
Oh, you were?
When I was, yeah, dude.
I was sitting right next to you, petting your head. You didn't even know it.
Yeah, rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Yeah.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
How many zombies would Rob Zombie rob if Rob Zombie could rob zombies? that's
So that's what he told me to do. And anoint my head.
Yeah, anoint it.
Pat it.
Yeah, pat it.
And jump up and down.
Yep.
And rub my belly.
And you would have been fine.
And I would have been fine. Yeah, sure.
You would have recovered, no problem.
Probably wouldn't have dead.
Yeah, that's the... but there's experiments like that happening, I think, all the time. And nobody's talking about it because we don't do it here in the States. Like, you're not allowed to clone things here in the States. We have big rules about that. But China, forget that, man. They're doing all this chimera stuff all
the time.
All the time.
So, I just had a thought. But I forgot what it was. I'll remember.
gonna get it? You gonna
Yeah,
get-
I'll get it. But go ahead.
I was just gonna say, did you hear? And then did you hear about the parasitic worm that makes women more fertile?
No.
Yes, sir. Science, man. I'm new to this whole
I don't follow
Instagram.
it though.
I'm new to this whole Instagram thing,
Oh, that's what.
but I'm somewhat digging it because I follow this thing called X, or I'm
I thought you were
sorry,
gonna say cult.
H3XA is a thing. Researchers from the University of California again. You freaks. California. I had to go to the black market for a haircut today because California won't open up the regular market. I had to go. God bless the woman for being open. Her defiance has been a blessing to me because the government doesn't want her to be open, but she's open anyway.
They still have rules for it though.
Yeah, but she was not obeying those rules. I'm not.
Watch.
She was a sweet lady.
Whoever's listening to us on my phone, they're gonna follow you the next time you go to that
I
lady.
hope it's Gavin Newsom because that dude's hair doesn't seem to grow.
He needs to.
He's getting haircuts.
Yeah.
That dude is getting haircuts. So power to you, Gavin. You're my authority, and I shall sit under your authority. However, I want your barber. Where's your barber at?
Where yo Baba?
Well, he gets to have business. So anyway, speaking of corrupt politicians, not that I'm talking about Gavin Newsom because he's my authority, and I sit under my authority as a good Christian man. But
You still have.
is it awkward? Is it weird? Just before I get to this worm that makes women more pregnant, is it weird that Uber and Lyft are leaving California?
Oh, yes. I heard about that from my daughter first. Then I was searching through Instagram, and then I saw it there. And then you just told me again, and I've been talking to my boss about it because him and I are both Uber drivers. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it sucks.
That sucks.
Only because what I'm doing right now with Amazon and everything, I love it. It's great.
Right.
Okay. But when I don't get paid daily when I need it, and I have to wait to get paid.
Right.
So Uber, you can just cash out right there for 50 cents.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
So if I needed something that day, or if I needed something the next day, that would be my best bet.
Right.
To get
quick cash.
To get petty, yeah.
Yeah.
But now, since it's all gonna leave, and since I haven't been able to drive because I don't want to risk getting sick.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not cool.
You will be by the time Uber.
But they've been fighting for this for a long time.
They have been. Yes.
This
the
state
taxi unions
wants to tax. I mean, not tax, but the people want to have a fair minimum wage. Not even minimum wage. They want Uber to start paying for gas. How is an independent contractor gonna make demands like that?
You can't.
You're not.
Because then you're not an independent contractor. Then you have to be an employee.
Right. So that's what they were fighting for.
Right. And they all lost their jobs.
For a very long time.
Yeah.
I didn't sign anything.
Right.
I didn't, whatever, I make what I make. It's my business.
Right.
It's my business.
That's your choice you're making to use your car to drive people places for a fee.
And so they were fighting for, what do you call it? Hourly.
Could you?
I went to an Uber green light station one time, and I was like, so what's going on with this new law? Is it going to come out because they're going to do hourly? So I just wanted information of how that's going to look. And they're like, oh, it's in legislation. It's still going to take about another 7 years. Blah, 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 blah. But it's going to cost Uber so much money because that's not what Uber's about.
They can't have all those employees.
Yeah. No way. And so that's the reason why it's an independent contractor business. And so I guess now they're just, you know what? We're out. We can't do it.
It's meant to be a side hustle.
Right.
Right. Make a few extra quick bucks, work as much as you want. And then there's people that go in there and think, well, I want this to be my full-time job. And so I want to make a lot of money at it.
Yeah.
Like, well, you can't. Sorry.
It doesn't work.
It's not how it works.
Yeah, I tried it. Couldn't do it. Had to get another job.
No, I love it because then it's the taxi, it's the taxi corporation, whoever's over that yellow taxi, those guys, because they pay a lot of money for that plaque and their cars, the taxi.
Yeah, I know.
And
what
when
you mean.
Uber and Lyft came here, they were pissed because they were picking up people from the airport, and taxi was like, "Oh, hold on a sec, that's our territory." Then they started lobbying. So it looks like somebody lined enough pockets to get laws passed that would cause Uber and Lyft to leave California. And by the way,
So you don't think it's just the money?
I think it's both.
Okay.
I think taxi lobbied long and hard enough and came to the right price agreement that would force this law passed. And then with the pressure from the drivers wanting to be employees, Uber and Lyft were just like, all right, we're out. We make enough money everywhere else. It's going to suck not to have California, but we're not. How are you going to make money? Yeah, I don't know how many people drive for Uber and Lyft. It's got to be 100,000 drivers. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot out there.
Right, so you can make 100,000 employees? Come on.
No way.
And no way they would make the kind of money they would be hoping to make. Right, well, I got to pay you $15 an hour. Then I have to make you work at least 4 hours a day. Right, because you're not an independent contractor anymore. Right, so now before you had all this freedom. Oh, I can just drive for a couple hours. I can just drive for an hour. I can just take a trip or two. Make a quick couple bucks.
But now you can't.
Now you can't. If you work for me, I need you for 4 hours every day.
Every day.
Every day.
You need a block, and you're gonna work that block, and
Yep.
you better be there at that block.
Yep.
If you want what we're gonna pay.
And I'm
you.
going to send you wherever I want to send you because you're my employee, and that's how it works.
And that's what was getting me upset. If it was gonna go that route, if they were gonna hire employees, it's like, but if you're only paying me $32 an hour, what if someone wants me to drive all the way to Mexico?
Right. You can go all the way to National City
And then come back
and come back?
without a fare?
Dude, 4-hour round trip at least.
Yeah. 30-something bucks?
Yeah, $30-something. Is it like,
It's like,
it's like
no.
$6 an hour.
Dude, and then you're like losing money because
Plus
you got
gas.
to drive back.
Plus gas, yeah.
And you're only getting paid 36 bucks.
Right. Right.
When if you were a regular, Uber ride, dude.
Dude, it's so dumb. This is the problem when you get too many people thinking they know how all the math works out. So they go, well, Uber's making so much money, and it's just an app. Why do you get to
Right.
make so much money on an app? You're like, well, do you have your own app? Maybe you can farm out your own car yourself with your own app. I don't know how to make an app. That's like technology stuff. You're like, okay, well, they know how to make an app,
Yeah.
and they made it.
And they made it well.
And they made it well. Like, I was dialing in numbers. I was getting rides. No problem. No question about it. I don't know if they did research on it or not, but the DUI situation has gotten, I'm sure it dropped.
That was something that I wanted to bring up too. Now that if it's going to happen, which I don't know. I think it might. I honestly think it might. But if it happens, then the DUIs are going to go up in California.
They're going to go up.
A lot.
Dude, there's a reason
A lot.
Uber and Lyft were so successful. That's because taxi is a pain in the ass to use. Look, even taxi doesn't have an app like Uber.
It doesn't, yeah.
I got to make a phone call. I can get on maybe a taxi app, but it's not like Uber and Lyft's app.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
not. They drive up whenever they're ready. You got to wait an hour. It's inconvenient. That's why Uber and Lyft worked. And that's
Now Uber's got helicopters and
Heck
airplanes
yeah.
and
they should have helicopters and airplanes. It's their business. They can
right.
do whatever they want.
And tractor trailers
awesome.
that go wherever, deliver a box to a
Ideal.
business. Yeah, dude.
You know what it is a company got super successful, and then the people who think they understand the math thought, oh, you guys are making too much money. You should share that with us. Like, what did you do?
I know. You didn't build it.
You didn't build
You didn't
it.
help build that platform. No.
you legit-
you get what you earn.
These guys like starve for years developing the technology to make this thing work. And then when it works, you think it was just an overnight success and somehow they're rich for no reason. Count all the apps that have launched and failed with people in the poorhouse starving. Guys you'll never hear of.
Yeah.
And then you get the guys from Uber and Lyft who launch something, it works because it's needed in society. Right? It's obviously a need. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as successful. So they use it. They're successful. They make a lot of money. Good for them.
Definitely. That's why they built it. They wanted to make a lot of money.
Yeah, that kind of nonsense.
But I'm sure they also had, hey, this is going to help, DUIs get
Sure.
down. I'm sure they had a whole plan about it. And a driver, come on.
Dude.
You have no say in what the business.
Dude, the plan would... even if you went in, I don't know anything about their plan, but even if you thought about it and you thought, okay, look, this kind of ride-sharing service would bring DUIs down. Here's all the benefits to it. Here's all the benefits to a ride-sharing, and people can just hustle an hour or two a day whenever they feel like it, log on, do some rides, make a quick few bucks. That's going to help people make money. Then the people making the money decide, I'm not making enough money.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what they did with Hostess? They were
That's right. Twinkies almost went out.
Dude,
Huh?
they went out.
They did for a while.
Hostess shut down for like
That's right.
6 months. It was, the whole place was going union. Everybody threw a fit because they wanted to make whatever, $15 or $20 an hour. And they employed a lot of people. And they were just like, they weren't having it. They declared bankruptcy, fired everybody, went out of business 6 months.
That's crazy.
Then they relaunched. Like, okay, try again.
Try again.
And thank God, too, because those cupcakes, yo.
Dude, Twinkies, bro.
Dang it.
Twinkies.
Dang it.
Ding dongs, right?
Dude, chocolate dials, ding dongs,
Dude, I forgot about chocolate
Ho-hos.
dots. Ho-hos.
ho-hos, ho. Dude, I'm talking, you can't force corporations to do what you want when you're an employee.
Not even an employee.
Go start your own thing. If you're pissed that they're making money and you're not making millions of dollars driving people from their bar to their house, then start your own business.
Yeah. Use a bike.
Use a
and
bike.
call it Fuber. Because I be riding foos around.
Dude, there's a movie called Fuber. You can't use that. Oh, Fuber coming to a
Dude, you
theater
just
near
crushed
you.
my dreams.
Fuber? It's not. I don't think it's good. It's
I'll
like
be on a lowrider bike with my, my Lokes on.
Oh
and
yes.
Dressed up as a gangster.
Ole, vato, get on the handlebars.
Get on the Fuber,
Get on the
man.
pegs in the back.
The front and the back.
Dude, this is ride sharing. I got one person on the handlebars and one person on the back.
Dude, I used to
On
do
the
that.
pegs. Me too.
Yeah. Going uphill.
But dude, on
then going
on a
down.
low rider with like a front suspension.
With a boombox in the back.
That would be
Dude,
so awesome.
There's a guy that rides around the neighborhood where I work. He's in a lowrider bike and he just strolls around with blasting his boombox.
That's
dude.
so funny. That's
It
freedom.
is kind of funny. Yeah, it is.
That's freedom.
So a lot of the people that I think that pushed upon that were a lot of people who are undocumented.
On the Uber thing?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I think so.
You work there, so
Yeah.
or not work there, but
I'm
you
sure
were
there's
a contractor.
a lot of immigrants that are trying to push that too. Oh, we want to get paid this much if we're
That
going to be
seems-
driving.
That seems like suicide to me. Like that's
Not here in California.
well, it turned out to be. Like I don't know. Let's say in your side hustle, you're making $500 a week
I was making more than that.
in Uber.
Yeah.
All right, so you're making whatever. Let's say it's 500 as a round number. Just as a side hustle, you're going, okay, I'm making $500 a week, side hustle. I want to make more, and I think you should pay me more, so I'm going to fight it. And now you're out of a job.
They didn't know that.
No, they didn't.
They thought it was going to go through.
But I hope you're learning. I hope.
I'm sure they didn't think that Uber and Lyft were going to leave the state.
Dude, you're not just going to hold companies like Uber and Lyft hostage and expect them to give in to your demands when they don't have to.
We'll just leave.
Dude, they're rich.
Dude.
Don't be stupid. It's like Italy, 10 years ago or something, raised their top income tax rate to 75%.
Oh yeah, that's horrible.
If you were a millionaire in Italy at some point, they were taxing you 75%. Guess what? All the rich people left. Don't be dumb.
That's what they want to do here.
Dude, yeah, and all the rich people will leave.
I forgot who it was, but I even heard 90%.
Oh my God. Dude, we will have nothing but tent cities.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That's all there would be.
Yeah.
There's going to be poop in the streets and tent cities.
So they want to tax that much, and they want to get rid of the rich.
That's it. What do you have left? The rich people pay the bills.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's just so simple.
It's silly.
It is.
It's silly.
It is silly. Because it's so simple to think. I can't think of one poor person I've ever worked for. Like maybe a manager, but not somebody who owned... Like, I own my business, but I'm not rich.
You're not poor.
I'm not poor. I'm middle class. Struggling. Hoping to be rich someday.
Here in California, we're talking about the... Dude.
Well, I'm going worldwide, yo.
Go to Colorado. Or Texas.
I'm going everywhere.
Go to Texas, bro, first.
Well, we're going... So check this out. So then we're building ourselves. We got a plan. I can't even say the plan online because I don't know what my competitors are doing out there. I know you're listening because you guys are too dumb to do things on your own. You're going to wait until see what good old Jake does. And then you're going to copy me. No, you're not going to copy me. You're going to wait to see if I'm successful at it. Then you're going to copy me. Nope.
Well, yeah.
That's what they do, dude.
They do.
In my business, the termite industry, in any business, that's what the scared people do. They don't want to innovate.
They're scared.
Yeah, they're scared. They don't want to innovate. They don't want to test. They don't want to challenge the status quo. They want to watch you do it, and when you're successful, they'll do it then too.
That's what Lyft tried to do, huh?
Yeah, that's what Lyft did.
That's what Lyft tried to do.
Yep. There's that one female gym. I forget what it was called. They just girls could go there, so you didn't have to be gawked at. And then shortly after that franchise exploded, another one branched off. Hey, we do that too. Thieves and robbers.
Yeah, I mean, that's the competitive part of building your own business in America.
Yep. And that's the nature of successful businesses breeding their own competition. It's happened everywhere. I mean, it's happened everywhere we go. It's like somebody leaves this company, takes everything they learned from this company, and then goes and starts their own, which is not bad. Do your thing. Like if you can, do it.
Yeah.
I draw the line at the theft. You know, like right. You know?
Yeah. Oh, so why'd you have to copy me? You copycat?
Yeah. Why'd you go do your thing? Why you have to copy
own thing? Like,
yeah.
Maybe they had the thought a long time ago, and then they saw it worked, and they're like, all right.
Nah, man.
Nah.
I mean, I guess.
Nah, man.
I guess.
It could happen.
I guess it's a compliment.
So yeah, I mean, I guess
what you did worked, and I want to be rich like you. So I'm gonna do what you did.
I'm gonna do what you did. Yeah. So what about that baby worm?
Oh, the worm. Oh, you want to know about this?
Well, I've been waiting, and you started talking about Uber and Lyft.
The crazy ass researchers in the University of California again. Crazy ass researchers in Santa Barbara have discovered a parasite worm that seems to be making women more fertile. The researchers found that indigenous women in Bolivia who were chronically infested with roundworm had significantly more children, as their parasites forced them to produce more type 2 cells than type 1, which is known to attack sperm cells, suggesting that the parasite might be making them more fertile. Stop it!
And they found it where? Indigenous
Bolivia?
What? Bolivia.
Oh, yeah. Dude, those chicks just think hard and they have a kid.
That's insane.
If they watch a sexy guy walk by, pregnant, they're just giving birth. They're just dropping kids because of this little parasite worm.
That's insane. That's weird. And they found that it was the worm?
It's the worm. Because it goes in and it eats whatever the type 2 whatever.
Oh, that kills the sperm.
Yeah.
Ah.
And so it's changing and manipulating the woman from the inside.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, dude. There's also parasitic worms that'll make you crazy. They run through your eyes and they eat your brain and stuff. Stop that, dude.
That's cool.
Dude, if you get a parasitic worm in your brain and it makes you lose your mind and you snap in traffic and you kill somebody, dude, let's say a bad person.
People get tapeworms in their brain.
They do.
Yeah.
And then they snap.
Uh-huh.
And what if it made you snap and you killed like an evil guy? Well, you just say it's an evil guy because killing an innocent person sucks. Should you be held accountable to that?
Yeah.
The tapeworm?
Yeah.
But the tapeworm made you do it.
You still did it.
I know, but did you?
Yeah.
Or did the tapeworm do it?
I'm sure the tapeworm doesn't think, hey, I want to murder somebody that's evil.
I think it's who cooked the Italian dinner? Was it the dude or was it Ratatouille?
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
It was the rat.
It was the rat.
But
the rat was a parasite.
If the rat didn't have somebody like him, he wouldn't have done it.
He would have found somebody.
No.
But that guy wouldn't have cooked on his own.
No.
So it was the rat that did it.
He tried.
The rat got the
Remember
credit.
he tried?
Yeah, but the rat got the credit.
Yeah, the rat got the credit. Oh, well, it's not a parasite.
Yeah, so if I get a tapeworm and I smoke some fool out on the street, then I shouldn't get the credit.
It's like a symbiote.
Dude, that's like a Stephen King version of Ratatouille.
Dude.
Right?
Having the rat, like...
You're just swimming in a pool.
Remember that? Did you ever watch Graveyard Shift?
I think I have. A long time ago. I don't remember
about the rats?
I don't remember it.
No?
No.
That's
but if you're swimming in a pool, let's say, and you get COVID in your eye, and that causes some psychosis.
That won't cause psychosis. It'll kill you.
Yeah.
Maybe not kill you, but get you really sick.
Kill you in your eye. Just eye starts coughing. You're like,
just your eyeball.
Stop it, eyeball. Stop, eyeball.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one. Tell me something else. Give me another scenario.
That wasn't a good one. I'll show you another scenario. You and your... Oh, here's the flash of light one. A paper published by Northwestern University. Northwestern University researchers have reported that when a human sperm cell makes contact with an egg, a bright flash of light is produced during contact.
Conception.
The researchers also recorded that some eggs burn brighter than others, which is direct indication of their ability to develop into healthy embryos. Light.
Yeah, I'm sure the Lord speaks.
Observable light.
I'm sure the Lord speaks life into there
when
once
Jesus
it
says,
happens.
I am the way, the truth,
and the light.
Life.
Yeah,
but then he says, I am the light of men.
Yeah. No, that's...
He's the light of men.
It says...
He is the light.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And then what else?
It also says that he is the light of men.
It says...
in First John.
And John. And John, yeah. It says... in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God, and everything that was made, and everything that was not made was made by him.
I think you misquoted that.
Something. Yeah, I know hard. I did. I tried.
You did.
And then, now you made me lose it.
No, I did it because I made you lose it.
And in him is life, and this life is the light of men.
All things were made through him, and without him, not anything was made that was made.
There you go.
In him was life, and the life was the light of men.
Yeah.
Light. Sperm, embryo, light.
Yeah.
Boom. It's half educational, yo.
Get that science.
GOAD podcast right here. Talking truth. Round earth.
Oh, and the
light.
The darkness cannot overcome it, right?
The darkness can't overcome the light.
It can't.
No. But it... Doesn't it? I mean, it does not. Yes, technically. But if the light from the sperm and the egg, boom, there's a light.
Okay.
Maybe that's the maybe that's the ignition of the soul.
Yeah.
Where God just goes, there's a soul, right? Boom, there's life. It's born. Falls into sin. That light then is darkened. Dies. Painful, miserable death. Lonely and destitute.
Lonely and destitute.
Void of hope.
That's horrible. Eternal separation from God.
Eternal. Because that light's got to go back. But if you snuff the light out.
But the light is still there. It's just dim.
The light is there. Yeah, it's just dim. It's like super dim.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. Dim.
A bushel. You know what I'm talking about? Do not hide your light.
Do not hide your light under a bushel?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Did you what happened?
No, it's
brain
just,
fart.
I just thought I'd leave you hanging on the bushel thing. Not many people use the word bushel.
Well, that's what it says.
I know.
Well,
what is a
people
bushel?
need to learn. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like a, you know what you put over a lampshade, something.
Oh yeah. Oh, it would snuff out a lamp, right? If you put it under a bushel.
I guess
No?
like a candle. Maybe one of those things that you turn off a candle with.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
we
know. Should look it up next time.
Some scholars.
I know the
some
word.
scholars we are.
I know the word. I know what it means, but I've never saw one before.
That's the fascinating science, my brother, right there. You got round Earth, and then you got light incepting.
No,
light,
you got round Earth.
Mm-hmm. Round planets too.
You have round planets too. I also believe that we have, with the whole pig thing. That's wrong. I think it's wrong. What's happening with Uber and Lyft? It's a shame.
Crying.
Talking about fetal worms.
Fetal worms.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yo, bro, you feeling okay? You look like you might have the fetal worms.
Dude. But the fertile worm. The fertile worm.
Fertile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then now, what?
Shit, that's the light-bearing embryo sperm.
The light-bearing embryo sperm.
Dude, my sperm crashes into that embryo so hard that it makes sparks. That's probably what it is.
Mine's sparking all the way down. Skipping. Dude, we need to play a little game called Skip and Sperm. That's what we're going to call sex with our wives from now on. Be like, yo, baby, hey, you want to go skip some sperm? That should be that should be a room thing. I think that's a little.
It's a what?
Leave the marriage bed undefiled thing.
Oh yeah.
Now you're telling everybody what you're gonna tell your wife.
I'm gonna tell everybody
That's
I'm using
funny,
slang. Slang. Hey, baby.
Anyways, she was watching.
Crazy, sexy lady.
I hope she saw that.
Oh, that we're skipping sperm? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, man. So we have, this is election year. We have all kinds of stuff going on in the world.
Kamala Harris.
We have a pandemic. Oh, dude, you want to hear something? Okay, so the first time that Trump won, I had a vision of him winning like a few months before that.
Nice.
Okay, and then he won.
Yeah.
My wife was like, no, he's not going to win. He's going to lose to Hillary and all this other stuff. I'm like, Stace, look, I had a vision that he's going to win. He's going to win. What happens? He won.
He won.
She's like, man, she was tripping out.
Yeah, she shouldn't doubt you ever again. Stacy, hey.
A couple of months ago, or not a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, maybe about a month, I told her, I'm like,
Joe Biden's going to win.
No. I told her, I said, who do you think he's going to pick for VP?
Oh, yeah.
And then she said, I forgot who she said, but then I was like, I think he's going to pick Kamala Harris.
For sure.
Because I had a vision that he was going to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough,
I had another vision that Trump is going to win again, by the way. But
oh, did you?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not saying I'm a prophet or anything. I just think it's kind of weird that would happen. But, I mean... She said, I forgot. I don't know if maybe I shouldn't even say it, but I heard from somebody that she said that she's going to go after Trump supporters if she gets into office.
It wouldn't surprise me, man. I mean, look,
it's horrible.
Her track record as a prosecutor is pretty. It speaks for itself. She dropped out of the presidential race because she knew her background as a prosecutor was going to keep her from being president.
Yeah, there was other things about that too, but anyways,
yeah.
She got where she got for a reason.
Yeah.
Anyways,
woman of color.
Yeah. So, I mean, how do you feel about everything that they had the Democratic National Convention last week. Right now, as we speak, I think Melania Trump is speaking at the Republican conference.
Yep.
So how do you feel about everything? Are you at peace?
I like it, man. Yeah, I'm at peace no matter what. I don't care. Joe Biden can win. I don't care. I mean, I genuinely think Donald Trump's done a decent job, even in spite of all the friction he's come up against. But look, they're gonna keep trying and trying and trying. I mean, I guess I can't say I don't care, but it's like it's exhausting. You know, It's just exhausting to try to think about and talk. You know, it's getting on Facebook with people. I don't do that anymore. You know, where you're getting these weird arguments.
I don't do that, dude. I just don't. You know? If I have a problem with with something that somebody says, I'm going to privately message them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna blast it for everybody to see.
Right. And you just can, you know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have a friend on Facebook that goes, "Oh, I love Kamala Harris, and she is a smart woman."
Yeah,
no question about it. So
definitely smart woman.
And I like listening to her talk. To be honest with you, I don't think she's good for the country, but I like listening to her talk. She's a smart lady. But I'm not going to get on there and call like my friends, "Oh, you're an idiot," or even some stranger. Like I'm more apt to call friends idiots. "Oh man, you're being an idiot." That's a stupid call. Right? Other than like people I don't know. You can get into some weird texting, Facebook, Twitter argument with people that you don't know, and you're going to call them crappy names that you would never call them face to face.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Know? Yeah, it is. It's dumb.
It's dumb. It's definitely dumb.
I obviously hope that Trump wins again because I like what he's doing with the economy. I like what he's doing. He's handling things just
from a businessman.
He's doing things just fine. Like he's doing things as good as you can do them as the president with a House and a Senate that is against you 100% of the time.
Not the Senate.
The House. The House. The House.
Yeah.
It's both the House and the Senate are democratically run.
But the Dems run the House and the Republicans run the Senate.
Do they?
Yeah.
I see. I'm in the loop.
Yeah.
But it's constant attacks. I mean, I hope he wins again because maybe, just maybe, he can have 4 more years and now they can't get him out of office. What are you going to try to accuse him of? You can't accuse him of Russia. You can't accuse him of all these other nonsensical things that you couldn't prove to begin with. No matter how many crooked people you got behind you to push all this fake documents and fake reports saying he was involved in this and that, you couldn't get him. And it proven that it was fake, and you're all criminals, and now let him have 4 years to just do what he can, unaccosted by you. That's what I hope happens.
That's why, whenever I hear like the Democrats say, "We the people want this, we the people want that," and I'm like, that's not what I want.
No, that's not what I want.
That's not what I want.
I hate that. That's my pet peeve.
I know, dude. It's my pet peeve too. It's like I do not want that. I don't agree with that. And morally, I think it's kind of wrong.
Well, this is what they do, because the Republicans do it too, where they go, "Hey, the American people want." And you're like, "Oh, you don't know. You haven't talked to me."
Right. Oh, yeah. I mean, that too.
Yeah, the American people. You know what the American people want.
But a lot of times.
The American people want.
A lot of times it is what I want.
It is sometimes, yeah.
Most of the time.
But I don't like it when they do that. I also don't like it when they say, "Let's be clear." And then they spend the next half an hour being as perfectly unclear as possible. Right, you're like, "Let's be clear," and then they ramble on.
I mean, maybe
never get to any
clear
points.
to who he's talking to.
Nah, you're on the news. You're talking to everybody.
Oh, you're talking about the news?
Yeah, they go, "Let me be clear about what I'm saying here."
Oh, and then it's never clear.
The rabbit goes into the hole. The hole then becomes the house for the rabbit. But then what happens to the hole after the rabbit leaves? Is it still a home? Let me be clear. It's still not a home.
It's still a hole.
It's a hole with a couch in it.
There's a couch in it?
Everybody knows it doesn't become a home until it has a couch.
I think I'd rather have a bed.
That's true. So
one of those beds that you can like change the temperature and stuff like that.
Yeah,
dude. And then you could turn it into a couch.
You could sofa.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I hope it. I think Kamala Harris was a very transparent move to have a vice presidential candidate that is a woman, who is a woman of color, and who could potentially be the president when Joe loses his mind and goes into the hospital. Because that dude's about somewhere around December.
Yeah, there's sometimes where I'm just like, what is he talking about?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know where he's at most of the time. So they're hoping, I think, to get him a vice presidential candidate that when he fully cracks up in December or dies, she can take over, and now she's the first woman president.
That's so. So then her husband will be the first wife.
Yes. Talk about a win for the feminists.
Oh,
for the
man.
For the feminist left.
They'll call him first man.
Oh yeah, they'll call him first man.
Yeah.
Or it depends. He may not identify as a man at that point. You call me the first lady.
Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, this world, everything. I mean, it out of everything. Whenever they show like the convention. The conventions that are going on.
Yeah.
I like watching the conventions. I don't like it when they start reporting on it as I'm watching it.
Yeah.
You know why?
Right.
It's because then they're just on either side.
Manipulating.
On either side. It's like I want to watch it and hear it for myself.
Right.
I want to hear what they're telling me. I want to know what the policies are, if I agree with them. I want to know all this stuff. I don't want to hear your side of it. I mean, fine, do it after the fact of the convention, but not while it's going on. It confuses people.
Dude, I liked Kimberly Guilfoyle's speech. Did you watch her?
I didn't watch it, but my wife was like, she was yelling a lot.
Dude, she was...
You know she's with Trump
yeah,
Jr.,
she's
right?
with Trump Jr. now. She was married to Gavin Newsom back in the day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so she was married to Gavin Newsom back in the day. They got divorced.
Because policies changed.
She's great because I watch her and now...
I used to watch her when she was on the 5, dude.
Yeah, she's really good. And she's a smart lady. But you want to talk about somebody who might be an alien. It's Kimberly Guilfoyle. Dude, I'm legit. Her face goes from ear to ear, and her eyes. She's a pretty lady. But look at her face. That chick's from a different planet.
You think so?
She's a sleeper.
She's a sleeper.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I am stunned by this. She's smart. I like her. She's funny.
I like her speech too. It was passionate.
I didn't hear it. I was working at the time.
Mm-hmm. It was very passionate.
I didn't even get to hear Herschel Walker.
Oh, Herschel Walker's was good too.
Yeah.
Yes, Herschel, legendary.
Man,
I like him, man. I hope he gets another 4 years. I'm going to vote for him. So
yeah.
I mean, not that you guys need to know that because it's all private. I don't care if you know it.
Yeah, I don't care either. But I mean, I already put in my early vote for the primary.
I sent in my mail-in. I sent in my
absentee ballot, I should say.
Oh, your absentee.
I already did.
I didn't do absentee.
A few months ago.
I didn't do absentee. I did mail-in 16 times.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure he wins. So,
well, I mean, if they're going to fund the USPS, I mean,
right. I need them to do that. Why do I need them to do that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, but that's another fight.
I'm not sure how I feel about Mike Pence. Do you like Mike?
I love Mike Pence, dude. I like him because he's even more conservative than Trump.
That guy is so straight edge. I don't know how to.
Dude, I don't mind a straight edge
I don't mind.
vice president.
I'm not saying I mind it. I don't mind that he's straight edge, but I've just never. That guy is straight edge. You know what I'm saying?
But he's
that guy
tough.
Is he?
He's tough.
I don't know that much about him.
No, he's a really good guy.
I believe he's a good guy.
I think he was in war. I forgot what war he was in. But yeah, he's
Like a rock, paper, scissors battle?
Yeah, he was always the rock. No, only the Lord is the rock.
Only the Lord is the rock.
But he's a strong believer. He loves his wife. He's the type of person that if he's, talking to somebody, he would leave the door open for, to not give the appearance of evil. Like he's he's conservative in his politics and he's conservative in his theology.
I do like, look, I think that's probably what I like about him. But the part I like about Trump is he doesn't take crap from anybody.
Dude, he's a New Yorker, bro.
Yeah,
come on.
that's what I mean, like that
he
about him.
doesn't. I like it about him too. But he could tone it down maybe sometimes with, when he looks off the teleprompter. You always know when he's looking off the teleprompter.
Oh yeah,
because then he starts saying some stuff. It's like, dude, look at the teleprompter.
Stick to the script, bro.
Stick to the script. But I also like that about him too because he's saying what a lot of people are saying in their minds.
That's true. I don't mind if he goes off the script. I actually don't mind if Trump goes off script. I certainly don't mind it if Joe Biden goes off script because I like it when he goes off script. That guy makes up scripts on his own.
Dude, not only that, he doesn't know what he's making up.
No, that's the best thing about it, man. This is who you're going to vote for? Some guy that can't put two sentences together without flubbing something up? Yeah.
Dude,
all right. That's who's going to be president.
I was listening to... Dude, yeah. I'm done with this topic.
You don't talk politics with me, Josh?
No, I do. It's just...
It's so much fun.
No.
Light versus darkness. Hey, what do you think the debates are going to be like between Mike Pence and Kamala Harris?
Oh, man.
When they're running for president, in 4 years.
It's going to be... For them, I don't think they're going to let Biden... debate Trump, and if they do, that is going to be a comedy show.
They're slated for 3 debates, and if Trump's smart, he doesn't say anything. Just let him talk. Just the longer you let Joe Biden talk, the better your chances of winning this election, dude.
Man.
This guy will bury himself.
So yeah, but with Pence and Kamala, they're both smart people.
Yeah.
Both smart people. I think those are going to be the ones that people are going to want to watch.
Yeah.
Because if she's the one who's president coming up, or VP, right?
Yeah.
She's VP. But if they're looking at her as that, of course, that's the debate to watch.
Dude, Joe is for sure not going to make it through his first...
Do you think he'll chicken out in the next one?
No, I'm saying if he were elected... He doesn't make it 4 years.
No, he's not going to make it 4 years.
No question
way.
he makes it 4 years. He's almost 80. He might be, if he wins, he may be the next president that dies in office.
Isn't he 80?
He's 78.
Oh.
So, and he's got early onset dementia if he doesn't have some kind of advanced form of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got, it could be Alzheimer's too.
Yeah, for sure. And so I don't think he makes it past the first 4 years if he wins.
I wouldn't give him a year.
So Kamala Harris is going to be president if they win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying a lot of people are probably going to watch that debate.
Yeah, because they're wondering, because they're almost running Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris.
Yeah. So
they'll fill in the blanks. I see what you're saying. Because then they'll listen to Trump and they'll listen to Kamala.
Yeah.
And go, she's going to end up being president anyway. Let's vote Biden.
Let's vote Biden, Kamala. For Kamala.
Not bad.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
To think about it.
It's a weird way to think about it, but I bet you that's what they're doing.
I don't think it's going to happen, though.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
This is my favorite season, debate season.
I know, me too. I never followed politics, watched news. Local news, yeah, but not like Fox News or CNN or MSNBC or whatever you want to call it. Never really watched that stuff, but when the debates came around...
Oh, yeah.
I liked watching the debates.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I like watching them. I liked watching Romney tell Barack...
Don't even talk about
But you remember the
Romney.
debates he had with Barack Obama?
Yes.
He, at one point, looked at Barack Obama and said, "You sit there."
Yeah.
And And I was like, what?
At certain
And he listened.
Yeah, he did listen. Yeah, he did listen. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, he said.
I was shocked. He said, you sit there. And he sat down. And I thought, oh my God, this is amazing.
I remember Mitt he was like facing him and he was ready to jump on him, dude.
Yeah, dude. He was a dog.
Yeah. But I don't like him anymore.
Nah. Turncoat.
Yeah, turncoat.
You ain't real.
So he has the red coat, right? But
Yeah, he's got
secretly he turns it inside out and it's a blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched Patriot the other day.
With Mel Gibson.
Yes. Blue and red.
All of his movies are good.
Can't think of one that's not.
Yeah. Especially the ones that he directed.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
You know, they're making when he was at the Harvest Crusade, he said he's directing The Resurrection.
No.
Yeah, dude. And that was like 3 years ago.
No. What's
Yeah.
he going to do with The Resurrection?
I don't know. Resurrection? A sequel to
The Passion, for sure. I mean, he could do like an apocalypse movie. I'd watch that sucker.
Dude, Revelation.
The Revelation.
The Revelation, dude. That would be dope.
I'd watch that.
I'd watch that also.
Mel Gibson, shout out your boy right here. Extra.
Yeah.
Right here.
Extras.
Yeah, we'll play in you. I got you wear our GOAT shirts.
Yeah, for sure.
You see us getting in the back, getting hit by an asteroid. Pow!
So
I'll give you.
Yeah, we'll make one that says, gacked out on whoop chicken.
Gacked out on whoop chicken.
And then,
podcast.
What was your say?
I don't have a saying.
You don't have a saying.
I don't have a saying. That's you're the only one in the GOAT that has a saying. Gacked out on whoop chicken.
Gacked out on whoop chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just the.
If you don't know what that means, I used to drink a lot of coffee, but even before that, it's when people would get gacked out on some whoop chicken.
Yeah, you need to really go back to like first few episodes, and when Jared was here, shout out to Jared.
Yeah, Jared.
Jared Stratton, Nomad.
We need you here, bro.
We need you here.
Guest
Hosting. Anyway, that's GOAT. What do we got? Anything else we got? What else is on the? You want to know about more worms or more parasites or more whatevers?
Dude, tapeworms, dude. Those big ones that come out of the mouth and like eat the food for you.
Do you know this? Do you know this chick right here?
Sounds like some cheap,
No.
Nintendo.
No, that's. Oh.
Harmonica, huh? That's interesting. Yeah, that's dope. Can you play like that?
No, but she has inspired me
to play.
Yeah,
are you gonna get a whole set?
I got 3 of them in my truck.
What keys?
She's inspired me to. She was the one that inspired me to try to learn how to do single notes.
Oh,
right. So now in my truck when I'm sitting in traffic, I just practice my scales. I'm not very good, but I'm trying. Because this chick, wow.
Yeah.
Big fan, dude.
Yeah.
That
sounded pretty good.
I can't even pronounce her name, but it's she plays that freaking harp. Amazing.
She plays a harp too?
That's it, the mouth harp.
Oh.
And her name is Indiria Safar, something like that. So, yeah.
Oh, you're plugging her in, huh?
Yeah.
Show it.
Yeah, am I allowed to?
No.
We're going to get kicked.
Yeah, we will get kicked.
I'll play her music. Dude.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
GOAT Podcast.
Like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Oh my God.
And have them share it. If you want to hit us up, GOATcast.
We're going exponential growth
at gmail.com.
Share to the share to the share to the share to the share.
Yeah, the more you share it, the more we love you. No, that's not true. We love you anyway.
It's our love is conditional.
Yeah, very conditional. So if you do that for us, we'd love you. Send us questions. Send us topics.
Yes.
And
yes.
We love you.
We do love you. GOAD Podcast, August, hot summer days. See you guys.
Goat out.
Go out!